Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Don't shut us down!
Don't shut us down!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Green New Deal now!
Green New Deal now!
Woo! I made that on the walk over here, just saying. Good afternoon, I'm Congressman Maxwell Frost, proudly representing Central Florida in the United States Congress. Also, proud son of a public school educator who just retired after 37 years. And I want to thank Congressman Bowman and Senator Markey for their leadership on giving the Green New Deal for public schools and for never giving up in the fight for the kind of climate solutions that we need. I also want to thank the Sunrise Movement and all the other organizations, organizers, and advocates here today. I'm proud to be a champion and co-sponsor of the Green New Deal for public health as well, because it's no secret that the same right-wing extremists who are shutting down our government this week are directly responsible for some of the worst climate policies and continuous attacks on our communities. And I'll tell you, this is very personal for me. I come from the state of Florida, which is a frontline state in this battle. Just last year, Hurricane Ian, a hurricane that was one of the most devastating hurricanes we've seen in a while, because our ocean is at the temperature of a hot tub. The temperature of a hot tub. The hurricanes are lasting longer and they're worse. And that hurricane literally decimated cities in my state. But we have a governor that wants to reject any kind of federal help or any kind of policies to ensure that our people are safe. Boo! Not just that, but these programs are being cut left and right. And to make matters worse, our schools are crumbling. Our public schools are crumbling, with more than half of all public schools needing at least one major facility repair, including school infrastructure, lighting, ventilation, AC, heating, accessibility, and storm management. These problems disproportionately impact Black, brown, indigenous, and poor communities. And I love the Green New Deal for public schools for many different reasons, but the top one is that it views these issues holistically. Because when the oppression is connected, the organizing and solutions must also be connected. And I'll tell you, earlier this month, schools in the Midwest and the Northeast had to close because of extreme heat. In Florida, climate change has been directly responsible for some of the worst hurricane seasons on record. That means that kids are out of school every time a strong storm emerges, but even worse, those kids are at risk of losing their houses, losing their loved ones, and losing their lives. How do we expect students to learn? How do we expect students to feel good about being in school under these conditions? We deserve safe schools. We deserve clean and safe communities. We deserve a climate solution and not a climate crisis. And let's be clear, because forever in the movement, it's coming. It's here. The climate crisis is here. People are dying now. This problem is happening now. But the good news is that we can still do something to stop the worst impacts of this. And shame on us if we don't. The Green New Deal for public schools is about the present and the future of our country, not just our country, but about humanity. This should not be a partisan issue. This should be clear. The climate crisis isn't coming, it's here. And while many in the halls of Congress want to talk about it costs too much, let's be clear. The cost of not doing anything is far greater than the cost of taking bold action now. And in these halls, the definition of cost is different for the people in these halls than the rest of our country. Because for them, cost is just dollar and cents. But for us, cost is human lives. So together we'll use every tool at our disposal. Protest, voting, mutual aid, direct action, running for office, bridging the gap between cooling consciousness and creating art to build the better world that we deserve. I believe in a Green New Deal for public schools because I believe in humanity. So, thank y'all so much. And again, hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Don't shut us down!
Don't shut us down!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
Hey, Kevin McCarthy!
And I said Green New Deal now! Woo!
Green New Deal now!
Woo!